to talk about how much whiskey I just got on my blazer.
Hello, everybody. Welcome again. Thank you for joining us for an After Hours episode. John and I have wrapped up a Tuesday stream, so it's time to hang out and have a little bit of fun together. Let's see. It's almost Friday, thank God, releasing to you here on Thursday morning. But it's Tuesday night, late in the studio. We've kind of switched some things up. We're still suited up, but we're kind of ready to lay back and have some fun. How are you doing, John?
Good, man. I'm ready to relax a little bit here. If we were wearing pants to begin with, I would say it might be time to loosen the belt a little bit, take the tie off and stretch out. But I guess we don't really keep it quite that professional around here. We like to look a little bit professional, but have a lot more fun, right?
Business up top, party on the bottom. At least for me, that's
Yikes.
the way it's been since we kicked this off. But let's go ahead and hit on weekly wardrobe a little bit. I'm actually pretty pumped. It's been COVID time, so it's been a long time since I bought clothes. But this week I bought a pair of jeans from The Perfect Jean. I kind of didn't believe them. They kind of sounded too good to be true. I'm a big fan of comfortable jeans. I don't really like to wear them unless I need an occasion. They came in. I got the black Rangers, I think, and they were actually really comfortable. They fit well in the places that jeans need to feel right, and they actually look pretty sporty. I don't know that I'd wear them like a formal event, but like a bar with a suit jacket, I think is going to be a sell for me.
They have like a little bit of stretch to them or anything?
Yeah, that's like kind of their shtick. So they're not like stretchy, but they have a lot of give. Really modern. Like the fabric was really breathable, which I thought was interesting because like no one has ever accused a pair of jeans of being like breathable and comfortable, but they really were.
True enough. I like that.
So I'll probably pair them with this jacket I'm wearing tonight, the Kenneth Coleman reaction jacket. When COVID, we're getting so close. Like I think I get a vaccine next month or two, and then I'll be rocking those babies out of the town for the night. But tell me about what you got going on.
Yeah, so touching on the weekly wardrobe segment here, I've got I just done the MTailor setup. So they got the app, you download this on your phone. You kind of go through their little onboarding process where it's like a digital fitting, basically, you do a little dog and pony show. The app walks you through the whole thing. Like, so you set this thing up like kind of on the floor or against the couch or something. You do a little spin around and it measures you. And I'm telling you, I thought this was all snake oil. And I was like, but I'm going to try it because the shirts are reasonably priced. You're talking like 60 to like 95 or $100 for a shirt, which if you're paying for a nice shirt anyway, you're already in that realm or well above it even. So I figured, what the hell? We'll give it a whirl. Grabbed a shirt. And the craziest thing for me was, like, normally you go to buy a shirt and, like, the first thing you do is look for your size. Yeah. You either go to the department or the racks, or you tell the associate at the store, like, this is what I'm looking for. There's none of that. You don't tell it your size. It just does all that for you. So what you do is you pick the pattern on the shirt you want. You tell what you want it to look like. And then you go through every little detail, like what color buttons you want, where do you want your pocket, if you want a pocket on the shirt at all, how do you want the collar to be, the cuffs, everything, man. I've never made so many choices in my life about a single shirt. It was a really fun and cool process, though, because I was like, I can actually have this thing be exactly what I want. And then it showed up, tried it on, and I shit you not, man, this thing is perfect.
Wow, okay. And so, like,
I can't say enough about it.
So, like, you don't have a size? It's not like a large, extra large?
No, there's no tag. It just says MTailor on the inside. It tells you that it's the material on it, and that's it. Like,
oh man,
there's no size. I couldn't call them up and be like, hey, no, it's me, John. I'm like the size XL. Like, no.
That's wild. All right. So they delivered you.
Stuff is programmed in the app, and like, so they custom cut everything to your order, and they give you pretty good feedback as it's going. Like, you get an email saying like your fabric has been cut, your shirt is being sewn, your stuff is being mailed. Like, it all works out pretty good, and kind of makes me feel like the future's here.
Yeah, like I'm Jay this size, but you're just one Henderson shirt was delivered and you're good to go.
Boom.
That's pretty wild.
That's all there is to it.
All right, I'll have to check it out because I'm sorely in need of shirts, and I've been looking for someone and I've been lazy.
I think I'm gonna build an arsenal of these things, man.
Okay, MTailor it is. Well, damn. I can't believe. Yeah, that sounds cool. It does sound like the future, but we'll have to check that out. Should we talk about some whiskey?
We should talk about some whiskey.
What do we got here tonight, my friend?
Let's talk about a little Old Elk Whiskey here.
Hell yeah. I have a bottle here. This is the straight wheat whiskey. So 5 to 6 years based on where you get it. 50% ABV. And the notable story behind Old Elk is a particular Greg. Am I correct?
Yes, sir. So Greg Metz distilled this in Indiana. If you look on the label, it'll tell you that's where it was created. So when he was working at MGP, distilled this product, left to do his own thing, came into the Old Elk brand, and they launched this with that same whiskey. So it's pretty cool that he made this whiskey at one distillery under one brand and brought it into a new brand. And here we are sipping it as Old Elk.
Interesting. So it's like kind of completing the loop while
so
moving.
It's like it's technically sourced whiskey, sure, but it's made by the same master distiller.
Yeah, same guy, different distilleries, different states, but yeah, he's bottling stuff he produced. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, really. Cool
this is the wheat whiskey, so it's not a bourbon. It's at least 51% wheat, which is good to note. 5 to 6 years, which is, I mean, very healthy age for whiskey. I'm ready to dive in.
Yeah, there's a bunch of white fruits on this. It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty unique. Not a huge departure from bourbon.
No.
I mean, it's not like it's going to scare off your average bourbon drinker in thinking that it's going to be some radically different thing.
A lot of white grape, a lot of vanilla, a lot of cream.
Yeah, definitely with that creaminess, yeah.
Not a lot of oak, but I don't think it needs it. It actually has a pretty good mouthfeel. Like, it has a good body to it.
Yeah, it's got good body. There's a hint of oak in the back, but it's like it's playing second fiddle to the fruit and vanilla.
Yes. And it doesn't have those like big brown butter notes that bourbon has, but this goes really nicely.
Yeah.
I don't know how it would do in a cocktail. I think it might get a little trampled, but I would try it.
It would have to be just the right cocktail, I guess. I don't know enough about the mixology to tell you where this would play the best.
I bet a whiskey sour. This screams whiskey sour to me. You get that nice citrus kick. Really play
a little
those
brightness
fruits
to it, maybe. I could see that.
Okay.
Yeah, that might work.
Peaches? Not a lot of peach, but like a little bit of like peach cobbler.
You could convince me that was peach.
Oh, man.
I think the grapiness kind of pops out at me like a white grape in the up front.
Yeah, it's interesting you said grape because the first thing I thought was brandy ? But no, this is pretty different. This isn't like pungent, old, musty. This is very like bright.
Yeah, it doesn't have that.
It feels like clean and
darker
young.
depth to it. Yes, clean and young is a good way to put it. I mean, there's nothing grainy to it though. I mean, like you can kind of get that it's weedy. There's a little bit of that toastiness to it, but it's not doughy or bready or anything. It's not off-putting in any way at all. Not that we're doing a great job of describing that, but
I got it. There's a little bit of slivered almond. There's like that kind of sweet nutty, kind of sweet fruity, kind of sweet desserty. This has quite a bit going on. This is pretty good stuff. I'm on my first pour, so we will see how it develops. But pretty fancy bottle. It's got a straight up fake bone.
Yeah, it's made from illegal whale bone.
I don't believe that for a second.
You shouldn't. I just made that up.
Fucking with me, Henderson. I love it. The worst part is I looked at it, I was like, that's weird. It's brown. And I was like,
that's weird. I didn't know whale bone looked like that.
So, I mean,
it's supposed to look like an antler.
Yeah, I get it. The elk part eluded me for a second, but it makes sense.
Okay. We're all on the same page.
I'm curious. Yeah, I know they do picks. They do some higher proof stuff. They've got a wheated bourbon, a blended bourbon, but for the straight, wheat whiskey,
they've got a little bit of everything out there now.
I would love to compare this to Bernheim, but I don't think that's an apples to apples comparison. I think this is double the price of the Bernheim. Although the Bernheim is 7 years, so maybe it'd be fair and the price is just the mismatch. But I think that'd be an after hours for the future.
I like the sound of it.
Because Bernheim, I mean, when people ask for like something that's wheated, and I'm like, if you don't mind that it's not bourbon, Bernheim 7 year for $30, like it dominates Old Weller a lot of the times.
I know you're big on that one, yeah.
Dude, I love it. It's so good. And you can buy it any day. Like any day I can go buy Bernheim.
I can't. It's not here.
Oh, well, okay. Come to Wisconsin. I mean, I'm not surprised, but yeah, Bernheim rocks. And like, this is at least as good, if not better. Like, this has quite a bit going for it.
Yeah, man. I like this a lot. I think it's a cool product. The price is a little bit high, but I mean, I think it's something that you don't feel abused paying for it. I mean, you're not going to go stock up on this one, I don't think. But I've got two different expressions in my bar now. I don't think I'm going to be without one of their products.
It doesn't feel unjustified. Like some products I
Right,
drink and wonder like who priced this, but this feels fair.
It's a little high, but it's acceptable.
Okay. Well, all right. So we have Old Elk Wheat Whiskey, 6 years, 50% ABV. What do you think, John? Thumbs up, thumbs down? Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. It's good stuff. I like it.
I'm with you. I'll drink it again. That's for sure. Well, thanks, folks, for joining us for another After Hours. Tonight we talked about Old Elk's wheat whiskey. Maybe we'll hit some of their other expressions, but this is pretty good stuff. I'm looking forward. Maybe we'll do a single barrel with them in the future. We'll kind of check it out. They're still developing. Greg's a cool guy. He's quite literally an icon of industry, but
absolutely.
That's crazy. Well, if you're looking for more information, you can find John at the Bourbon Finder, thebourbonfinder.com. He's got some cool stuff going up, reviews, heads to heads, different articles. The man knows everything there is to know about cocktail cherries. So drop in and say hello to him. He's also on Instagram. You can find me. I'm Jay at Whiskey Raiders. WhiskeyRaiders.com, and on Instagram as Whiskey Raiders. We are reviewing whiskey. We're the Rotten Tomatoes whiskey. Anything you need to know about a specific release, we have all the voices of whiskey under one roof. So go ahead and check us out. And thanks for joining us, everyone. Until next time, we'll see you on Tuesday for another live stream. What do you say, man?
Cheers. Buddy.